And we are live. Hello again, everybody. We're going to continue playing Krastorio 2 today. Alright, so we made some good progress on our last playthrough. We were able to fortify our position a bit, take out a bunch of biter nests that were getting in the way, and now we're just trying to figure out our lives for our factory and what we're going to do. So I had set up some of the automation for making iron plates rather, and sort of got some stuff going for copper. I think I might start getting materials ready to increase our production lines. We're gonna have to take a look at what exactly we need to make and how we want to automate that. Haven't really played this mod before, so there's a lot of different crafting things that we have to do that I'm not used to just yet. So yeah, it'll be a good time, I hope. Alright, so we have some factories making some of our tech items that we need for upgrading, doing research on. But let's take a look at some of the things that we're going to need. So I think what we might want to try doing is getting some iron beam creation going. And I just need to figure out where we need to make this. Like if we can do it in a machine or if we have to do it in a furnace. So let's make an assembling machine and we can figure that out. Alright, so we can make iron beams in this, which is different than the vanilla gameplay, which is kind of nice. Now, what do we use iron beams in? We use them in actually making assembling machines and actually making electric mining drills. And the materials that they need are the same. So that's kind of helpful, because that means that perhaps you can get some factory stuff going here along this belt line. Kind of want to space things out a little bit, so let's give ourselves some room. We're gonna make iron beams, and we can pull them in here, put them out there. So something like that. Steel axe is done researching. Okay, what do we want to research next? Let's just research these large containers, because why not? Yeah, a decision that we should be making here is we've already kind of got iron gear wheels and our automation cores being made right here. Now, for now, could steal from this area and feed up a line going north. That's a possibility. Belts. Now, what's the best way that we can do this? Going to be a lot of spaghetti. Hey, thanks for the follow there, Judge Judy Slayer. Appreciate it. I think what we can do is going to be kind of spaghetti, but it's fine. So we're going to route it like this. Let's just cut this off for a moment while I think about this. The inserters always place items on the far side of the belt, and we want to condense these onto one side. So easy fix is to just do it like this. And then we get product on both sides. And then we can run this line up. Like this, and very inefficiently bring it back down on this side. Because then we'll have the 3 products that we want. So we want to make mining drills, and we wanted to make assembling machines. Now these are probably going to eat up production lines faster than we can make items. That's okay for now. So we'll use a yellow inserter there, and a yellow inserter there, but we're also going to need two long-handled inserters to grab off of the adjacent line. So let's route some power here. And for these, for now, we can honestly just stick them in a box. And we're not going to need a whole lot of machines to start with, so we can put a limiter on the chests, so that way it doesn't work forever. Gonna need to make some new power poles. What happens if I do this? That's not gonna work. Okay. So this will definitely help a little bit. It looks like our iron beam creation is pretty slow. So let's fix that. Let's just add in another. That should help us a little bit, I hope. Alright, so what are some of these other items that we're going to want to make? You have our electric miners being created, we have assembling machines being created. We have glass being made over here, which is going at a pretty good clip. Down here we made some greenhouses on the last playthrough, and it's churning out wood at a good clip. What's our power doing? We're at about half capacity for power, so that's good. think we're really gonna have to step up our production of this. Oops. Ah. Going to have to reassess our iron gear wheel production. This is gonna work in a pinch. So this initial setup is just to help us get going. It's not really meant to be super efficient or super fast, but we need to just have something that helps with what we're trying to do. Let's see. If we increase our mining capacity here for iron and for copper, we're going to need to build smelting arrays to go with them. Space is going to be a bit of a concern for doing that. So our options at the moment are to build north or east-west. Now, if we build west with the smelting array, we're going to have to, for copper, we're going to have to deal with these cliffs, which is going to be kind of annoying. So we could route it north if we wanted to. And we could also route north for iron as well. So for the first step in that process then is actually going to just being expanding our wall, extending it. So let's get a basic outline of this going here. Hoping that'll be enough space. Go a little further, I think. Yeah, let's go to about here. Figure out a rough idea of what we're going to be working with. We're going to need more walls. So we can eventually repurpose these and move them. Let's just do it now. I'm hoping that we won't have a biter attack while I'm trying to do this, because that would really kind of suck. Almost there. Almost there. Okay. Might as well grab these while we're at it. Can move the turrets to the north end. And I'm just double walling this for extra protection, because when we're having our biter issues at the beginning of this gameplay, they were really chewing through one layer of wall pretty damn quick. So I don't want to have that happen again. It's pretty close. Let's drop turrets down. Just glad these turrets don't need power. Definitely gonna have to make more turrets and get more ammunition. So as we're coming back down, we're gonna snag stone to feed into the wall builders. Should I? 2 stacks into that machine, the rest to this. 822 walls. Alright, so they were kind of busy. Before we head up though, let's check on our rifle magazines. Which needs copper. Okay, so there's a buttload of copper here that we can give it. Just yoink all of those. right against the wall. Go. Okay, let's top these up. Okay, I only want a certain amount of ammo in here for now though, so just gonna be anal about it. About 100 magazines for these guys. Okay, that's fairly painless. Now, let's start dealing with these trees. Just want them gone. As much as they help with our pollution control, they really just get in the way. Alright, what other junk is in the way? This tree here. All these rocks. Gotta go. Don't want you here. Okay, looking pretty good. Pretty good. Got most of the stuff cleared out. Which means we can start planning how we're going to set up our mining facility. Just going to drop off some of these materials and goods though. We don't need to be carrying around all those walls at the moment. Or these rocks. Let's throw them in there. The trees, however, can Row. Let's just do the universal fix. We'll throw a box down, throw the trees in there. They can get fed into that machine when they need to. Now, how's our belt production going? 400 belts. We're gonna need to double that. At least. And double our inserters. Now, I'm also going to need splitters and undergrounds, but I don't have any machinery set up to be building those. So we're just going to hand bomb a bunch of that stuff on our own. We're going to steal material to do it. Alright, large containers are finished. My question is how large are these containers? A warehouse, you say? What? Let's build a warehouse. That's funny, all those trees. We're just gonna yank them back. Okay. We apparently need to make a Coke. Let's do it. How much Coke do we need? 2 plates of Coke. 2 things of Coke to make 5 steel plates. And how many steel plates do we need? 164. Doggies. Alright, so we're going to let those process out for a bit. Let's take a look at our research. What do we want to research next? Do we want to bother making some fake trees? Should probably research optics. Let's do that. The optics of researching optics is we're gonna need those later for lasers. Once we can get lasers and fancy power armor built, we'll be able to clear the map with our character and then just build to our heart's content. That's a long way off though. Lasers are frickin' expensive. Okay, so let's see. Do we want fluid chemistry now? We should probably build research sentinels so that way we can research radars. And we're going to increase this to 150. So we're going to go through these mining drills pretty dang quick. You want to be careful when you're placing down your miners because they have an AoE radius around them for where they mine. So if I was to put one here, you can see on the right under expected resources, it would be harvesting coal as well as iron. And we don't want that right now. Our belts are going to be... I should have grabbed belts. Belts. Our belts are going to run south-north. Like that. I like to try to keep the number of miners even, so that way you have somewhat of an even load. Doesn't really matter a whole heck of a lot. Once you get to a certain point, you need to use balancers and things, so... This is interesting because we don't have enough space. So we'll just pull that off. Because we're going to combine these together onto one line that will run north. And there's more efficient ways that you could run your power poles. For now, this is going to be sufficient. Later, when we go towards mega base status, worry about that kind of stuff. Now, the other thing that we have to worry about is we just turned the power on, or for a lot of these materials, and it's going to be a drain on our energy grid at some point. Let's check the tech tree. Where are furnaces? So advanced material processing gives us steel furnaces. Okay, let's clear all of this out. We need to make steel plates. I need more iron plates. More. Alright, so we'll let those cook. Also gonna need a ton of stone furnaces. Just gonna let that mine into this little box. Actually, I think I have a box down here with stone in it. Yeah. So we're gonna hand make 120 plus furnaces. Set this up. I think I'm gonna set this up another day. I'm a little tired, folks. So I'm gonna cut the stream early. But thank you for joining me. And thanks for the new follows. Again, Judge Judy Slayer, Zolatcam. Much appreciated. Have yourselves a good night.